3, 2, 1. Good day, my love. This podcast will be brought to you via WhatsApp and available in the Anchor private folder section. It is Saturday night, January 7th, and I have just got back from a dinner 14 hours after a morning meeting, and I set up an Airbnb 15-month contract. Nothing signed yet. We're going to do that next week. Monday, I'm going to have a lot of things to show you. I'm going to be up all night. Well, actually, no. I'm going to go to bed at 2 a.m. I told myself I'm going to get 8 hours of sleep, wake back up at 10, hit the gym, be showered and done by 11, and from 12 to, probably 2 a.m. again. I'm going to put in 14 hard hours programming websites and basically tying up all the loose ends of everything that I've planned. So when I hit Monday with all the people that say he talked, I'm going to have a bag of goodies like Santa Claus. So, anyway, I want to start the show. You ready? Let's go. Hey, it's 8 o'clock, 8:12. Just wanted to call and see how your day's going. I know it was a rather busy schedule. I know that they all have a lot of activity today. Seemed back to back. So I'm calling, letting you know that I understand the nature of people, maybe better than anyone on the planet, but I definitely understand the nature of you, and I'm sure you're very emotional right now, and you're either blaming however today went on an illness, or you are saying this is why I have to get my shit together, and you're taking it to extremes. Well, I just want to tell you that that's normal. Every movie has 3 acts. The second act is 2 acts inside of one. And the protagonist has 2 pinch points, they call them, where basically if there's an antagonist or an evil force, their power causes their true character to come out. And very shortly after the realization that their knowledge grows and they become more informed, and right in the center of every movie there's this moment of truth where the protagonist truly learns the nature of the conflict. You know, what the actual problem is. Is it my relationship? Is it my drinking? Is it my motherhood? Did I marry the wrong person? Did I have kids when I shouldn't have? Is it my family? Is it my job? They have this moment of truth. And what follows the moment of truth is somebody, which, by the way, you had the moment of truth the other night on the couch with me. Usually in the movie, about 6 to 10 minutes later, thanks to your new understanding, you make headway. somehow. And then another 10 minutes later, there's a pinch point, and it reminds the person who usually fucks up or makes a decision that's rash what's at stake. And things go one way or another. That's how you know how it's going to be a happy ending or a, traditional ending or a sad ending. And then right before that act ends, there's this renewed push against the evil, and you reclaim the power using your ability. And at the end of the act, everything comes together for the protagonists of the movie and their friends. And then right in that third act, within the first 5 to 10 minutes, there's that twist where you learn that everything is actually opposite than what you thought. And another 5 to 10 minutes, you end up defeating the evil and finding yourself a changed person. And then in the last 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, every loose end that was mentioned, the pinch points, the realizations, they all get tied up into a nice, neat package. And I never knew how to end my movie, but man, my acts 1, 2, and the beginning of act 3 are so fucking powerful. And I try to think of life like that. And what I notice is that with your particular antagonist and your age, you've pushed your story to the point where halfway through your life, you reach the 50% point. Whereas my weakness was I got to the 75% point at 25% of my life. It really hurts. It really hurts going through 20 years of not growing, because everybody has an arch, and very rarely does that happy ending with every loose end tied up happen midway through someone's life. And what I realized is that being in this hotel, how much I'm accomplishing in the business, how much foundation that I'm building. I thought I had Act 1, Act 2A, Act 2B, and the beginning of Act 3 written, and I could never invent an ending, but in reality, I'd wipe off half of my life that I thought, and professionals in the industry thought was significant, because it's not a movie. It doesn't have to, be exciting in the theater. It has to make you happy in life. And for me, I share the antagonist that you share. I have to make sure that you know that you're strong enough to do everything, and that you don't think of excuses and every reason in the world why things aren't perfect, and you keep your eye on the ball, because you always have a tendency to take your eye off the ball and reframe the problem. what I'm here to tell you is that I had 20 years of pretty much repeating the realizations I should have had at 26 years old. I've repeated them for 14 more years in a different way. Four years before that, I had a realization when I graduated, I was done, and I jumped right back in. It's like I had my first act 3 times, and I end up right where you are, because everybody does. But the traditional movie is always a guy gets girl, and they live happily ever after. And what I realized when I look back at these old notes of mine is that I don't really know many people, because of all the hardships, that are willing to fight them and not run at the first sign of trouble. They make rash decisions at the first sign of trouble. They take advice from the wrong people at the first sign of trouble. And then you can almost see it in a graph instead of an arc where it goes up and then down and back up. It goes up and then down and down and down and down and down. And I believe that's 75% of the world. I just want to let you know that I love you and I'm here for you, and I want to talk to you if you had time. And until further notice, I'm going to be doing what I do because I have a completely renewed clarity. I'm going to do things that for once in my life I can say I don't know how big they're going to be, but because of that 4 plus 14 year trying to retweak and re-perfect the same thing that was just a mistake. Like I told you, I'm trained like a Navy SEAL for the hell that this world has coming. Not going to be a lot of people that are okay, but I'm damn sure going to be one of the people that is the most okay, because that's what I always am, and I want you and your girls there with me. And I've even told you I want your ex there with me because we ain't gonna make it. Sorry to tell you. This is gonna be survival of the fittest, where, the top 15% in the room, the strongest, most tenacious 15% in the room make it. No one would ever consider him for that. They would consider you, or they consider you. And I know for damn sure they would consider me. The key is to not go wrong where Fernando and I went wrong. My strength, your weakness, my strength. That's perfect. Don't let the arguments over when my weakness enables me to understand your strength, and when your weakness enables you to understand my strength. Don't let it lead to a battle. Let it lead to this question over and over. Who's probably better equipped to handle this one? And don't give me that I'm always right shit, because half of your life is parenting, and half of our life is where we live. I defer to you in all of that. What are these people like? What is this area like? What are kids like? What can you do? What can't you do? Because I am clueless. I know what I know. And I will be vocal on that. So when my mother says Ryan's always right, Ryan, you watch me and I'm gonna knock that drag out fight. I asked her to call a number. She couldn't get through customer service, and I wrote right on the top, "You will not be able to get through customer service. Keep saying operator." And it led to a blowout. What she didn't notice was I already tried that. I went through all the hell that she went through. And I don't have the patience to finish it, but I do know that a human being is the one that has to ultimately help. Anyway, I love you. I really wish I could talk to you more in these days, but I am glad that I get to talk to you a little bit now that you're at your own spot. I strongly suggest that we have a very, very, very serious week. And I promise you that as a reward for a serious week, I'll give you serious sex that I know you think I'm holding back as a punishment or that I don't want. None of which is true. It's in your head. It's just that that's my weakness. I'm wrong there. I don't know how to put things like that, people's emotional, physical needs above money, business, power, structure, discipline, regimen. I don't know how to do that. My dad didn't know how, my grandfather didn't know how. You do a pretty good job of vocalizing it. Try maybe not to make me feel like my feelings are hurt and look me in the eye and tell me. But remember this, when you challenge me without being a cunt about it, when you challenge me in a friendly way, I don't think you can do it. You can play me like a fiddle. However, since I told you the secret, now you have to disguise when you're challenging me. Because if I think that to play the game with me to get what you want, I won't play. But trust me, you know me well enough to outthink me. It's just chess. It's not checkers, it is chess. And I know that that's not quite your game, and that is my game, but it is your game. You just react a little too quickly. You always know the right move and wrong, and what you did wrong, and what you shouldn't have done. You knew the entire time what your problem was when I was enabling you. I thank you for not taking that out on me. I mean, I looked at it like trust. If she has a problem, she promised me she would tell me. It's stupid. I should have known better. But that's why for the last 2 months, Dr. Ross was supposed to be involved. We probably would have never got this far. I do notice things and form that structure and that plan. And I usually, which you'll enjoy thoroughly in a session with the doctor, get told, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. Everything that you did and thought to lead you up to this conversation, Ryan, was right. But how you approach it, you're wrong. And I enjoy that because I know they're right. Because I'll research it and they will be a one-sided philosophy all the time. It's not even controversial. Where some people think my way, some people no. Everyone thinks their way. Very few people get them into the picture on their own. Proactively, preventatively. That's the thing that I do because I know. Consulting. I'm a consultant. I know business is going to need advice. I know I can give advice when it's not my business. And there's no emotion involved. I give the best advice. And when I'm giving a bunch of people around me advice, whatever business is my business, the people that are working with me, they behave like me. I end up consulting them by accident, and my business needs very little of my attention. It is the same way when I sell drugs. After I figure out how to smuggle it, how to meet the customers, who the customers were, where to price it, why, where to store it, all the logistics of it, how to keep away from the cops, what to do with the money. All I had to do was get a driver, a smuggler, a safe house, a meeting spot, a schedule, a money launderer, and a plan on what to do with the money. Idiots can fill those roles. But I can't. That's always my weakness. So I'm not always right. As a matter of fact, when it comes down to it, I'm usually only right on the really big things. The things that everyone else can do, like, it's nothing. I don't even understand. Look at your organization of my business ideas and how you would have set it up a folder. I wouldn't even have bought the folder. I would have taken pictures of my phone and given my accountant a fucking 25,000 megabyte email. Complementarianism. Today is an evil word. Man has a role, woman has a role. I don't believe that I always have to do the traditional role. They could be completely flipped. But usually it's a mixture. And that's what we have. So I just want to let you know that I told you this many times. When I smell rain, I'm ready for thunder. So it doesn't matter if it's going to be a drizzle, a sun shower, a thunderstorm, or a hurricane. When I smell rain, I'm ready. For thunder. If you're inside in a warm bed, thunder's not a bad thing at all. If you're outside and you're getting wet and spinning, it's 40 degrees, it sucks. It's a sun shower, thunder, flowers are growing, and you walk with an umbrella. It's not that bad. No sound inside. I'm prepared. I need somebody to execute. Because I need you to stop thinking like everyone does. Not everyone. My mother does. Hopefully when you meet my father, he talks about whatever you want. I won't even ask if you don't want. And if you ask him, you're not telling me he won't. You ask him about the Ryan's always right grave coming from my mother. But he'll tell you when Ryan's right, he smashes it in your face and makes it hurt you. And he won't let you do it anyway. And he does it by not talking. He just does it by giving you a look here and there, letting others say it, and knowing that you hear it. Ryan pretty much is long half of his life been begging for help from others and explanation from others. It's the only reason his parents are in his life, and it's the reason that his parents can be in his life thousands of miles away. Because all he needs is to talk to them for advice, for guidance. And he knows which parents are called when. Because they both have they didn't get it right the second time, but they sure as fuck got closer to right. What they failed to do is, my mom knew, I'm sure from this. My dad knew my other shit was making me get better than my best. They both had This is a teaser. This will be the third part of the Rxan Smith podcast. We now have Brainstorm. We now have the life and crimes. And lastly, we have the gift, the curse, and the wisdom that follows. Alright, so I'm going to put a little image into this podcast for you, alright? So, it'll be in the background the whole time so you can follow what I'm talking about. Our lives are like the journey of a character in a movie. In a TV show, character isn't. That's why great actors aren't usually television actors, because they have one rule: the character must stay the same. They have their thing, the thing they do, and that's what they do. It doesn't change. In a movie, there's an arc. Character starts one place, ends up in another place. And a lot of times gains ability or perspective, change of mindset to get there. And so you end up seeing an actor play a broad range of versions of this person, much like life. That's what we are about to experience. It's pretty exciting. I really hope you feel that way. Anyway, here's your visual. Enjoy it.